Howdy everyone, Pocho here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we are going to be going over something I consider quite exciting, and that is Portal to the Unknown 6, Raid 6. We've been waiting for a long time for some decent content to be released, and I know some of you are already thinking it's just another raid. I'm sure it's going to be no different to the raid we already have, but I'm telling you right now, it's a little different, We've, for a while, been wondering what is the point of getting Gear 11? What is the point of Arcane Stars? I know that there's a lot of RNG to getting those pieces of equipment and making your hero stronger, but it's all going to help you in Raid 6, because Raid 6 is not easy. And I'm saying that in not a negative way, I'm saying it in a positive way, because from what I've seen so far, it is content that is actually going to be difficult. And we need difficult content. Content released in Age of Magic for a long time has been stuff people have cleared like that. The new Legendary campaign, people cleared it like that. The new... What was the last content we got before that? Whatever it was cleared like that. From what I've seen, I'm hoping and I'm predicting that not even the whaliest of whale clans would be able to clear this in the first week. I'm hoping that that's the case. I'm hoping that this is something that, you know, the 30% milestone is an achievement. The 60% milestone is the achievement. I'm hoping that the 100% milestone is a bloody achievement for clans. I'm hoping that if you're a clan, if you're a free-to-play clan, I don't care. I do not care. I'm hoping that you can get to 30% and you can say to yourself, that's a bloody good effort. That's how hard I'm hoping this raid is. And with some of the stuff I'm going to show you, you may get to some idea of, yeah, this isn't going to be a walk in the park. And if I can say one thing to players out there, you better not fucking play this on auto, because it's not going to work out for you in the slightest. It is going to demolish you. It is going to pin you down on the ground. It's going to be an absolute bat to your face if you play this on auto, because I played it and even my semi-powerful characters were not able to auto this stuff. Manual is very different. You're able to manage your stuff a lot better. It's going to be so much more beneficial. Learn to use your characters, okay? It's not bloody hard. You just learn. Easy as that. Anyway, I'll get into it, show you the 3 big changes that I found. And please remember, this is still testing. Things can change. But as it stands at the moment, pretty excited. So yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see, we're about to kill the last enemy of the second wave, and when we go into the third wave, we are met with 6 enemies instead of 5. So the waves, from what I've seen, third wave so far, I'm not sure later on in the raid, but at the beginning, the final wave of the nodes have 6 enemies, and it is not easy. As you can see, this is quite a tough team to beat. Has CC, they can remove buffs. That Abaddon leader, he's a menace of a team. So we need to figure out how we're going to do this properly. I'm honestly not too sure. I am going to silence the Abaddon so he can't use his big boy ability, and maybe go for the Balthazar or the Rock. It's actually really hard. Like, I need time to study this. Where our Cathbat has been silenced, which is really, really hard. We've been frozen. We're going to use our accuracy decrease. That's going to give us some time. I can't even taunt. Okay, we're going to use our slow. Taunt's not going to do anything because the buff won't apply. We lose our Cathbad. So there you go. Yeah, the buff's not going to apply. Blocks buffs. So these nodes are not easy. Not easy at all. And as you can see, this team is not... Maybe you could run a Woodland Guardians, Woodland Elves, whatever you call them, Tiliana, get some extra damage on the Succubus and the Abaddon. And this is the third node into the raid. Like, this is going to be hard. And that's, by all means, I'm not complaining in the slightest. This is going to be difficult, and that is amazing. We want, personally, I don't even care if I'm biased right now. Hard content is what this game needs, and this is hard. This is going to be so hard. I I hope that there are no clans in the game that can finish this raid immediately. I hope that 100% isn't seen for a while. But this is what you have to face. This is part of it. Now, at the moment, time is an issue because you cannot, if you play these battles on auto, you are a greedy person, you are damaging your clan, and you are just leave your clan and go find something that's casual that's still doing raid 5, because these fights cannot be done on auto. You have to play them on manual. You have to learn how to use your abilities, how to save your abilities, knowing when to start basic attacking and making sure your cooldowns come off so you can go into the next wave with all your abilities up, so you can finish the third wave with all your abilities up so you go into the next node with all your abilities. Do not be greedy. You cannot afford it, okay? This content, I'm talking, you're going to have to push most likely to even get that 30%, and that 30% is going to net you the rewards. Anything below, you're not going to get rewards. So don't be greedy. Be a team player. Just put a little extra time into it and play these fights on manual so you can do the best for yourself and for your clan. The next thing that you are going to be facing is the long-forgotten debuffs. This was introduced in the first Lunar Raid ever introduced into Age of Magic. They took it out. I have no idea why. It was such a good feature, and now it is back in Raid 6. This includes debuffs. So here you go. For this node, it's not for every node. It's just certain nodes spread out throughout the raid. This node has the debuff extra attack blocker. Cast an unremovable debuff on all allies that blocks the use of counter attacks. So there are a bunch of nodes throughout the raid that have these different debuffs. There's a few of them. Each one of them is going to cause you some issues. So you kind of need to work your team around that. No use of counterattacks. We already know you're going to lose a significant portion of damage from a Beastman squad if you choose to use a Beastman squad in this node. Another one I saw was every 4 turns, your whole team gets frozen for a turn. You got to learn how to adapt to these. Like, these are going to be difficult nodes to pass. Like, I'm talking, you're going to have to hit it maybe 1, 2, 3 times or have someone come in behind you. Like I said, I hope no clan can get these raids done in 100% when it comes out. I hope to God. I hope this content pushes people. Obviously, there is a difficulty to it that is going to be eased out with Arcane Stars and Gear 11. However, as you get Gear 11 on heroes, you're going to start seeing some more progress. And Gear 11 is a lot more easier to obtain. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying it's easier to obtain than Arcane Stars. So, as a little bit of advice to players, at the moment, I would be saving those silver tokens 1 a day. I know it's not much, but 1 a day, and investing them in one squad, a high meta raid squad, that could potentially push you a little bit further in these raids, because I can't see why the rewards for these raids won't be Gear 11 stuff. So it's going to slowly start increasing the power of your heroes overall. So yeah, this is another feature that's going to make the raid a lot more difficult. So you're probably like, Pocho, that's pretty hard stuff already. How could they make it any harder? Well, let me show you. This is just a regular node, and we're about to go into the 4th wave. And what are we going to be versing? A big old fat Azariel. There are now mega bosses throughout the raids. These are classed as mini bosses, but they are super strong. From what the rankings showed on the main menu screen, this Azariel is Gear 11, 7 Arcane Stars, and she will do a ton of damage. At the moment, they're a bit overtuned, however. They're still working on it, but we'll go ahead and show you one hit from this character and what's she going to... Yep, cool, there goes my Irma. Yeah, these guys are quite powerful, and they require completely different squads to what you'd be using for every other wave. I did beat this Azariel. The team I used was I forget at the moment. I used a Softy, Arrogant Shadow, Blood Mage, I believe it was, Cage, just mega anti-healing, no healers, tried to keep her having no turns whatsoever. and just knocking her down bit by bit, preventing her from healing. And one effect that does not hurt these bosses is dots. You cannot apply dots to these bosses because they already predetermined that people were going to use Raspit because he does percentage health damage and annihilate the bosses like that. So dots have been eliminated. You cannot use dots against these heroes as it stands at the moment. I don't know if they will change it or not, but that was the reasoning. So yeah, these bosses are going to be very, very difficult. So those are 3 changes coming to Raid 6. They're going to be pretty intense changes. They're going to make the raid very difficult. There's going to be a lot of hard work needed. It's going to be content we cannot clear in a day, hopefully. Again, I've said it before. I've said it again. I will say it in the future. I hope to God not even the whaliest of whale clans can clear this raid at release. I just don't want it. Let there be content that people have to grind for. I don't think it's going to be a bad thing, personally. I don't. But yeah, that is some things happening to Raid 6. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and I personally am looking forward to it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I will answer it to the best of my ability. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.